Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with part 2 of the cozy hot weather fragrances. So I pulled 12, but then I forgot one, so we've got 13. So I usually try to keep it like an even number, but yeah, I messed it up this time. But anyways, I've got 13 fragrances here to talk about, and I'm gonna jump right in. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one here. I talked about this when I went through all of my travel sprays, in my travel spray collection video. This is Salvador Dali Laguna, and I talked about how this was such a gorgeous warm weather, like cozy warm weather scent. I don't even know what it is about this. So this is it's like an old fragrance. This came out in 1991. And to me, it doesn't smell dated at all. It doesn't smell vintage. It doesn't smell old. It doesn't smell mature. It's just such a beautiful, like warm, kind of slightly sweet, really cozy perfume. It's got like peach and apricot in it, but it's not an overly sweet peach. I typically don't love peach in fragrance. It's got some white florals in the middle, but it's got tonka and I believe some patchouli and vanilla in the base, and it's just gorgeous. It's warm, cozy, fluffy smelling, kind of thick smelling, but not dense, if that makes sense. It's not overly sweet. It's warm. It's just gorgeous. I love it. To me, this is such an underrated gem. Super underrated gem. There are a lot of people that know about this fragrance, but I just don't hear about it often. I love it. So that is Salvador Dali Laguna. Next, and I have such a mix here. I've got some like really affordable things and then, you know, just kind of some normal things, but this next one is super affordable. This is Jovan Musk. I absolutely adore this fragrance. This is such a gorgeous, it's such a beautiful, clean, but super warm, fuzzy, slightly sweet musk. I love layering it over the oil. The oil is like the spray perfume, but amplified. It's even richer smelling and warmer. It's richer, it's warmer. It's a little bit more clean smelling than the spray perfume. It's a really, really great, like warm musk. And it's not a white musk, so it doesn't smell like, you know, the Body Shop white musk or any of the kind of clean white musks that you're kind of used to. This came out so long ago. I wanna say this came out maybe in the 70s, but it is still going strong. It is amazing. I'll have the year on the screen for you that this came out because I can't remember off the top of my head, but it came out a long, long time ago. And I think it's still amazing. It smells way more expensive than it is. It's just a great, warm, cozy, hot weather fragrance. So that is Jovan Musk. Okay, next we have got a Dreamhouse Ikiryo fragrance. This one is one of my favorites for warm weather. This can be worn any time of year, and it can definitely be worn in the winter too, but I just think it's so incredible in the hot weather. This is Orange Moonshine, and this is like candied orange peels soaked in booze on a woody base. So it's like, it's sweet and warm and boozy and kind of candied, but you get a pop of really bright citrus in the top. It's amazing. And the citrus stays with you throughout the entire wear time. It's such a good, like warm weather, like cozy warm weather scent. I really, really enjoy this one. So that is Dreamhouse Ikiryo Orange Moonshine. Okay, next we've got a Nasomatto fragrance. This is Nasomatto China White. This one is hard to describe. A lot of the time it's really difficult to find the notes in the Nasomatto fragrances, but I can tell you it's like sweet greens, but there's something kind of slightly animalic about it. So it's like, I don't know, it's a little bit earthy. It's like earthy, sweet greens, but also like a sweet skin musk. It's gorgeous. It's a little bit dense smelling, but it's a very kind of light fragrance. Maybe like the slightest bit incensey, but not like a church incense and not like a heavy wintertime incense. It's amazing. I love this one. This and Nudiflorum I think are amazing. You can wear them any time of year, but I just think that they're amazing, like super, super cozy warm weather scents. So that is Nasomatto China White. This next one, I wear this any time of year, but I love this in the warm weather. It's just so cozy. This is Cacheral Noa. And this is such a weird little fragrance. Gosh, I love it. This one smells a little bit vintagey, but not like 80s vintage, more of like a 90s vintage. It's light, it's clean, it's very slightly powdery. It's a little bit green smelling, it's a little bit sweet. It's gorgeous. It's really clean. It's warm. When you wear this, it just creates this gorgeous kind of warm, fuzzy, sweet, clean green bubble around you. I feel like this smells really timeless. It is a little bit vintage smelling, but I feel like this is something that could have been created yesterday. It's really beautiful. So that is Cacheral Noa. This next one, I used to have a bottle of this in my collection and I ended up decluttering it, and it was one of the fragrances, one of the very few fragrances that I kind of always regretted decluttering. This is a fragrance from Bluemarine, and this is called Bellissima. Bellissima Perfume Intense. And somebody sent it over to me, so it came back, and I'm so happy to have it back in my collection. I really love this. This is another one that's it's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit floral. It's not like a caramel kind of fragrance at all, but it's got this kind of caramely aspect to it. It's warm, it's light, but it's rich smelling at the same time. It's a little bit sweet. It's a little bit citric in the top. If I remember correctly, this one's got some ginger in it. It's a tiny bit powdery, a little bit sweet. It's definitely got some vanilla in the base, and I love it. It's amazing. I like this one better in the heat than I do in the cold weather. I'm gonna test it again in the cold weather, but I feel like last time I had it, it's not a great performer to begin with, but I feel like last time I had it, it was really bad in the cold weather. And I've had a little bit better luck with it in the heat. It's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous, warm, cozy. Anytime, you can wear this any time of year, but I think it's amazing in the heat. So anyways, that is Bluemarine Bellissima Parfum Intense. This is an epic bottle too. This lid, like you could use it as a weapon. It's like so heavy. The bottle is just gorgeous. Okay, I talked about Shalimar cologne in my first video, and I had some people, I had a couple people say that they have Shalmiar Eau de Cologne and that they wear it in the warm weather, and I 100% agree. My beautiful friend Jacqueline sent this bottle over to me. This is the Shalmiar Eau de Cologne, and I absolutely adore this. This is your typical Shalimar, gosh, but in the much lighter Eau de Cologne formulation. It's beautiful. It's got all the beautiful resinous spiciness that you find in Shalimar, but really lightened up. So it's perfect for warm weather. If you want to wear Shalimar in the warm weather, this is the perfect formulation of it to wear. It's still really long lasting, lasts a very long time on. Really vanilla heavy, citrusy in the top. It's beautiful. It's like the perfect concentration of Shalimar for hot weather. Absolutely love it. Shalimar is just such a comforting fragrance for me. I love everything about Shalimar and all of the flankers. I just don't love the original Eau de Parfum. The original Eau de Parfum is just it's like too much for me. It smells like burning rubber on me, but every other formulation is amazing, and this formulation, the Eau de Cologne, is so good. It's so cozy, so comforting, just perfect. I wear this to bed a lot because it's just such a comforting fragrance for me. So anyways, that is Guerlain Shalmiar Eau de Cologne. Okay, next, I had forgotten about this fragrance. This is another one that I had a bottle of this in my collection for a very long time. It finally went off, so I just ended up having to toss it. I think it's been probably less than a year. In fact, yeah, I think I finally tossed it right before we moved here, but it came back to me. So this was sent to me from a subscriber, and this is Britney Spears Curious. I love this. This is a really beautiful, warm floral that is just perfect for the summertime. It's a warm, sweet, kind of medium-bodied floral. I absolutely love it. I think it's got some tuberose in it, some white florals in the middle. It's really sweet. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's sweet in the way that like Juicy Couture fragrances are sweet. So it's this really beautiful, light, but very sweet white floral. I adore it. It's nothing like the original formulation. I had the original formulation previously and it finally just went off. I only had a tiny bit left, but this is definitely not the same as the original formulation, but I still love it. I still, like, I can smell it. It still smells like Curious. It's just not as good as it used to be. And I love it. It's a beautiful sweet white floral. It does remind me a little bit of like a Juicy Couture fragrance. It's gorgeous. I love it for summertime, super easy reach. And I'm just so happy to have it back in my collection. So that is Britney Spears' Curious. Okay, next, I could not do a second part of a cozy warm weather fragrance without talking about this. This is Mugler Alien Goddess Intense. I did have the original Alien Goddess, but I prefer the Intense version. The original Alien Goddess, it's a really beautiful perfume, but it's just kind of like a run-of-the-mill beachy white floral, like a really, really good quality beachy white floral. But it was lacking the alien DNA. They brought the alien DNA back with Goddess Intense. So this is basically Goddess, the beautiful beachy white floral, but with the alien DNA. And I absolutely love it. It's like the perfect formulation of Alien for summertime. Super cozy, warm, very familiar smelling, beachy, but still has that gorgeous, like weird jasmine, like you've never smelled jasmine before, base to it. The Alien has. I love it. I also love Alien Flora Futura. That's another amazing Alien formulation for the summertime. There are a lot of different Alien formulations that you could that would fit the bill for being like a cozy warm weather fragrance, but I really, really enjoy Alien Goddess Intense. So there's that one. Okay, this next one. This one is this is one of those fragrances that it either smells good on you or it doesn't. For those of us that it smells good on, it is fantastic, and it's warm and clean and just amazing. This is Jennifer Lopez JLo Glow. This, for the people that it doesn't smell good on, it smells like hairspray, and I can 100% see that. It definitely has a hairspray vibe. With this one, the magic happens on the skin. It's like a clean, sweet, soapy, white musk fragrance, and I absolutely love it. This is an old fragrance. Like, I think she came out with this in, I don't know, like the mid 2000s, and it's still going strong. A lot of people still wear this. It's still readily available, which I'm so happy about. And it's just an amazing fragrance. I adore this. It's an absolute beast, and it is a perfect, like cozy, sweet, skin-like, warm weather fragrance. I just love it. I adore it so much. So that is Jennifer Lopez JLo Glow. So this next one, this can be worn any time of year. I will wear this in the wintertime, in the summertime, but I love it in the warm weather. This is Christian Dior Dune. This is the Eau de Toilette formulation. This is the new formulation. I mean, Dune is like the perfect name for it because it's like warm, slightly sweet, dry air. It's a little bit woody, it's a little bit spicy. It smells like a warm fragrance. It smells like a beautiful piece of wood baking in the hot desert sun, but it also has a slight sweetness to it. It's a tiny bit clean. Somebody put me on to the layering combination of this over the Bath & Body Works Fairy Tale lotion, and it's amazing. I also have a Goose Creek lotion called, I think it's called like Happy Days or Hello Sunshine, I can't remember, but it is another one that I'm gonna try layering this over that lotion because I just feel like it would be an amazing layering combination. But yeah, this is just gorgeous. This is a fantastic, like, warm weather, super, super cozy, warm, hot weather fragrance. It's perfection. I love it so much. So that is Christian Dior Dune. Okay, next I have a Korloff fragrance. I forget that I have this fragrance. I'm gonna do an updated coconut video pretty soon, and you will definitely see this fragrance in there because this is a gorgeous coconut fragrance. This is Korloff Gold. This also has the most beautiful, oh my gosh, kind of sweet white florals. This is a really, really light, it's a really light, delicate, kind of wispy scent. It's stunning. It's like a fruity, like a pineapple, almost juicy coconut scent with some kind of delicate white florals in the middle. It's beautiful. It reminds me a little bit of the Ocean Pacific. I forget what, I don't know why. Anytime I go to talk about a perfume, I'll forget the name of it. But the Ocean Pacific summer perfume that I talk about, I can't remember right now. It's a little bit like that, but it's a little bit more, this one's a little bit, well, number one, this performs way better than that one, and this one's a little bit more expensive smelling, but it's gorgeous. And if you layer this over like a really nice coconut lotion, it lasts forever, or a body oil. Somebody told me to layer this over the Nux body oil, and she said it's like an amazing combination, and I bet it is. If you layer it over something, it will last forever. It's just such a good, it's such an amazing, like juicy, warm, light, coconut white floral fragrance that doesn't smell like a typical like beachy white floral. It's so nice. So anyways, that is Korloff Gold. And then last but not least, this is another one that I will wear this any time of year. I'll wear this one in the winter, in the fall and winter too, but I love this in summer. This is Miyake L'Eau de Issey Absolue, and this is really, really similar to L'Eau de Issey, but this is warmer, it's sweeter, it's very syrupy smelling, whereas L'Eau de Issey is very fresh and crisp and kind of slightly aquatic smelling. This is sweet and syrupy and dense smelling. It's so, so nice. It's sweet and dense. It's like a sweet, syrupy, dense version of L'Eau de Issey. It's gorgeous. I love it. It's so warm. It's perfect for warm weather, especially like a night out. Like if you are, you know, going to be going out and it's going to be super hot out, maybe you're at the beach and you're like going to go out to dinner or something, this would be like the perfect fragrance for that, because it's really like rich and warm and sultry smelling, and it's sweet, and I just love it. I love everything about it. So anyways, that is Miyake L'Eau de Issey Absolue. And that is gonna be it, guys. Those are 13 more super cozy warm weather fragrances for you. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.